most probably they have a problem with, oh yes, as Iman said, but what about Ibrahim? Ibrahim is not here. Okay, if you guys...
I guess he is sleeping.
Mohammed, you can
I
make...
will ring him.
Yes, you can make us a favor and call him. Just to, not call him, just give him a missed call at least, to remind them that we have a class today. Or text him via WhatsApp, okay, if you would like to. Okay, Mohammed?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I'm calling him.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so, well, I went through your last home assignment and I really felt proud of you guys. The point is that, Mohammed, I need you please to stay focused.
Yes.
While making your own sentences so that you can fix your subject-verb agreement lesson. Subject-verb agreement lesson. Have you ever heard about this lesson?
Subject-verb agreement?
Yes.
Yeah, on the grammar book.
Yes, very good. Okay, what do you think I mean when I say subject-verb agreement?
It means when I use a popular subject, then I use verb for popular subject, verb for single subject.
Yes, you said, first when you started, you said, it means. There is nothing like such in the English language. I can't say it means. I should say, it means. It means, not it's mean. Okay? So you need to learn more about subject-verb agreement. That's why I'm going to share this lesson just right now with you. And I think that you guys have this problem. Najwa too has made some of the subject-verb agreement mistakes. That's why I think that sharing this lesson with you would be of a great benefit to all of us. Okay? So Ibrahim does not pick up the phone, right?
Okay.
No.
Ibrahim didn't pick up the phone. Great. So guys, can you see my screen now? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great.
I can see it.
Okay, I can see. But yes. 1 second, I have a problem and I need you to help me with it.
What is it?
When I speak, I guess I make high power. I consume high power from my mind and my physical body. You know that? I mean, I can't complete maybe 4 or 5 minutes of speaking, not because I don't have idea only, but because I am tired, I am exhausted. I don't know why.
Okay, maybe
we need a doctor.
No, it's
yes.
يعني أنا آسف في اللفظ، أنا بحس إن أنا يعني إيه I press on myself to speak.
Yes.
Not when I talk in Arabic, I talk quickly and fluently, and there is streaming of ideas come. But when I talk in English, I think I am like the internet, which have low speed.
Okay, the internet which has, you mean. All right, Mohammed, listen to me.
What?
Oh, yes. This has to do with the fluency, your fluency. You're still lacking fluency. And the fluency won't happen unless you have enough ideas to produce about the topic that you're talking about. This is number one. Number two, you should have much vocabulary so that you don't pressurize yourself to recall whatever vocabulary you already have in mind. And you don't need that stress to form and to recall also the tips that I kept on giving you in the previous 3 sessions. This needs huge effort in order to integrate all what I have said, plus all what you have in mind, when you, to put them all together in while you're speaking. To add them all
News.
together, yes. This needs some physical activity to be compiled together and to be put in one bowl, which is finally your presentation. You know, so this is a matter of practice again.
Yes.
The more you will practice and read model answers to your questions, okay, the better you will be. The faster
Okay.
and the better. The faster and the better. It's just a matter of time and number of practices during the day. So if you practice the English for 2 times a day, okay, no, you better increase this time of practice speaking English for around 3 to 4 times a day or more. Or you keep on talking to yourself at least in different topics right throughout the day so that you get yourself used to doing this activity. You got me?
Okay.
Okay,
I
okay.
get you, of course, and that's the problem. I understand every word you say,
Yes.
but when I say it, I mean, when I talk to myself or on my own, I talk fluently. And if you change better than the assignments you give me,
Mm. كمان another one which is
I
really,
guess
yes. Yes, Mohammed, I'm all ears. Continue,
I
please.
guess the problem is I feel a little stressed. I
Yes,
guess I have a little stressed or nervous,
yes, and again, you won't be able to get rid of this
anxious. I
nervousness.
mean,
You won't be able to get rid of this nervousness unless you're confident enough while speaking. And this won't happen before
yes.
listening as many times as possible. As we said before, we need to keep on listening during the day. And again, as I said, you need to download any of the applications that I talked about before. Okay? Have you downloaded any of them, Mohammed?
Yes.
Downloaded what?
Any of the
Downloaded what? Sorry.
applications that I was talking about last time?
All of them.
No, I don't
I
want.
downloaded them previously.
Malish, are you using them?
I use most of them.
I don't want you to use most of them. I just want you to use one of them. Because again, too much of a good thing is a bad thing, as I usually say. So too many resources would definitely lead
Yeah.
to distraction. Do not distract yourself by the too many materials that you may download. Please stick to whatever I ask you to download, and that's it. Only one application, either BBC 6 Minutes or BBC Learn English.
Okay.
Either of them is of a very high quality. And if you have an Apple,
Okay.
you can download Learning English. All right, if you're an Apple user, then you just play one topic a day or 2 topics
No.
maximum. 2 topics maximum, but you need to keep on
One
listening to
topic.
them while reading the script.
Maximum 2 topics.
Maximum 2 topics, but you have to
Okay.
be fully concentrating in whatever you're listening to. All right, fully focused, as we usually say. And how is that? That won't happen before you listen to the topic more than one time and you read the script more than one time. You answer the questions more than one time. Okay? You got it now, Mohammed?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So
I
now
will do.
the lesson. Thank
Yes,
you
of
very much.
course.
Oh, subject-verb agreement. Subject and verbs must agree in number, and this is number 1. Number 2, Don't get confused by the words that come between the subject and the verb. طيب تعالوا نشوف الأول examples for each lesson, for each sentence, and you guys tell me what's the rule here. The dog growls when he is angry. The dogs growl when they are angry. What's the difference between the two verbs here? Subject, you guys know what's a subject? Subject is exactly like al-fa'il in Arabic. And the verbs are the fa'al, we know them, right? So the subject, briefly, a subject is who
Yes.
or what
Yes.
the sentence is about. Again, who or what the sentence is about. This is the subject. So who or what the sentence is about here. It's mainly about the
The dog.
the dog.
The subject.
No, the dog, my dear.
Subject.
So yes, so the dog here is my subject, all right? And in the second sentence, what is this sentence about? It's about the dogs, which is singular or plural? Here, is it singular?
Plural.
Or plural. It's plural. Singular means one. Plural.
Here, plural.
Plural.
Plural. Ral.
Plural.
Yes. So
Means single.
in the first
Means
sentence,
a lot.
yes. In the first sentence, we have a singular subject. Second sentence, we have a plural subject. If you notice the verb that is used here, with the singular in the present simple form or in the present simple tense, if the subject is one, which is a singular, you better use an S, ES, or IES with the verb. Should I say it again? With the subject verb.
The verb.
Yes. With the singular subject, I better use an S, ES, or IES with the verb, and it depends on the spelling of the verb. They have some spelling rules, all right? So when to add S, ES, or IES, we have some spelling rules.
All right.
I don't know whether you're familiar with spelling rules or not. Do you guys know when should I add ES instead of S, for example, to the verb?
Yeah, if the verb ends with E or AIOS, I think.
Yeah. No. No.
Okay.
Not the case. Okay, listen to me. If the verb ends with S, SS, SH, CH, X, or O, then at that time you add yes.
ES.
Right? Another one, which is if the verb,
SH or CH. Huh?
yes. Oh, sorry. It should be CH. Thank you, Madhu. So S, SH, CH, X, or O. Then at that time you should add ES. Okay. If the verb ends with a Y after a consonant, and consonant means not a vowel, all right? Then what should you say? You should simply drop the Y, and add IES. Like the verb, here is an example.
ES.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, like the verb study. When I say she studies, look at the verb. The verb ends with an I, a Y, after a consonant, which is a D. Consonant means not a vowel. So Y here, Y after a consonant. When I want to say she studies, then at that time I have to write it like this. She studies. I drop the Y and put an IES. She studies. You got it? Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Najwa and Muhammad.
Yes.
Okay. You
Okay.
understand it now? All right, great.
Yes,
So
yes.
Yeah, I knew.
okay, here is the grammar rule that I wanted you to know. But anyway, we need to know that if the subject is singular, ونفكر نفسنا كده singular, what's the first letter in singular? The first letter in the word singular.
S.
S. So you need to add an S to the verb.
Singular is
Yes.
S.
If very good. If the verb, again, a minute please. If the verb ends with if the subject is a singular, then again singular, remind yourself that you have to add an S to the verb. So the dog growls when he's angry, or the dogs growl when they are angry. Okay? You guys know what's growl? And what's the difference between
Yep.
growl and bark? Do you guys know that?
close كده.
Yeah, there is a كده. To growl يعني يزمجر, you know, يزمجر. It's unlike unlike the sound of the natural sound of a dog when they bark.
ايوه هي يزمجر دي.
يزمجر.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Number 2.
Mm.
Look, the dog who is chewing on my jeans is usually very good. Now, the grammar rule here says that. Look at this sentence carefully, please. Okay, sorry. Look at this sentence carefully, which is set off using the 2 commas. This sentence. Can you see it? Which is, who is chewing on my jeans? Can you see this sentence? It's an interrupting sentence, right? That came. Okay. It's an interrupting sentence that came between the subject of the sentence and the verb. Please don't get yourself confused by the interrupting sentence that came here. Okay? How's that? It's better if you remove the sentence and you ask yourself, what's the sentence mainly? The sentence is, the dog is usually very good, right? The dog is usually very good. I can drop the sentence without affecting the meaning. So please don't get yourself confused by these sentences that may come to separate the subject and the verb. Okay? So the dog, again, singular. أيوة, and the verb should be singular as well, which is. All right? Number 3. Look carefully here.
Is.
Number 3, prepositional phrases between the subject and the verb usually do not affect agreement. Again, Najwa and Mohammed, can I remove these notes now? Did you take enough notes?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
All right. So here in number 3, prepositional.
I wrote them.
Great. Thank you very much, Mohammed. Prepositional phrases between the subject and the verb usually do not affect the agreement. يعني إيه prepositional phrases? تعالوا نشوف. The colors of the rainbow are the colors. Okay, now ask yourself, what is the sentence about? إحنا قلنا what's a subject? A subject is, I want you to memorize this sentence. A subject is who or what the sentence is about. Again, a subject is who or what the sentence is about. So when you ask yourself who or what this sentence is about, is it about the rainbow or the colors?
The colors.
Very good. So the color here is a singular word or a plural noun. Singular or a plural noun?
Plural.
It's plural. It's not singular.
Plural noun.
Very good. And since it's plural, I need to use or.
Yeah.
So because some of the people say that, well, the bags or no, the shirts of the girl. The shirts of the girl is wala or of different colors. Huh?
Are.
Are. Why? Because mainly the sentence is about
Are.
the
So
shirt.
are, yeah.
Very good. Yes, the sentence is mainly about the shirts,
The
not
shirt.
About the shirt.
Yes, very good. طيب يبقى لما يكون عندنا this is the rule now whenever we have a prepositional phrase يعني ايه prepositional phrase؟ يعني phrase أو sentence فيها preposition in, on, at, next to, between, of, okay? Many others, by the way. Whenever you have something like such or a sentence like such, do not look at the word or the noun that comes after the preposition. Look at the word that comes before the preposition. Any in a prepositional phrase like of the rainbow, this is the prepositional phrase. We don't care about this prepositional phrase. We care about the noun that precedes the prepositional phrase or comes before it. خلاص? So the window of the room. So it is window.
خلاص.
Windows in the room. It is again the windows. You got me? Never mind about what's
يبقى
the
prepositional.
windows.
Windows.
Oh, very good.
Yes.
Yes.
Number 4. When sentences start with there or here, the subject will always be placed after the verb. Any? When the sentence starts with there or here, the subject will always be placed after the verb. So care needs to be taken to identify it correctly. How is that? Listen, there is a problem. There is a problem. Can I say there are a problem?
No,
there are a problem. Why?
There is a problem.
Why? Because a problem is
singular.
very good. So a problem is singular, then we need to use
Singular.
is. Very good. Very good. But here space is or are
Is.
the papers. The papers, which is plural. All right? So now again. Hello? Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes. We can hear you.
Okay. So again, they say that after he.
Yeah, the papers are plural.
Oh, thank you very much. The subject will always be placed after the verb. So the verb comes first, then the subject after the verb. After here or there, the verb comes first, and then the noun or the subject. So be careful. If the subject is singular, put a singular form of the verb. If the noun or the subject is plural, put a plural form of the verb after here or there. Got it now?
Yes.
Okay. Number 5. Subjects do not always come before verbs in question. Subjects do not always come before verbs in question. Make sure you accurately identify the subject before deciding on the proper verb on the use. How's that? On the verb form to use. Does Lefty usually eat grass? What are the pieces of the puzzle? Again, does Lefty usually eat grass? What are the pieces of the puzzle? Okay, if you look here, we need to know that after do or does in the question form, you have to use the infinitive form of the verb. Again,
To be. Verb to be.
after verb to do, after verb to do, does or did. You need to add the verb in
Infinitive.
infinitive form. Yes. All right?
Infinitive.
So here we have what? Sorry, does Lefty. Lefty is a singular or a plural noun. Lefty is a person. His name. This is the name of a person.
A singular.
Oh, yes, it is
Person.
a singular. So does Lefty. However, it's a singular.
It's a singular.
Yes, but with does you need to add the verb in the infinitive form. What are the pieces? Pieces here is what? Plural. So we need to add a plural form. which is are.
Plural.
Yes, plural form. Plural form, like pieces. What are the pieces of the puzzle? Let's read the rule again. Najwa, read it. Read the rule again, my dear. Najwa.
Subjects don't always come before verb in questions. So make sure you accurately identify the subject before deciding on the proper verb form to use.
Okay. So again, نخلي بالنا قوي إنه subjects do not always come before the verbs. So lofty here is the subject. Yes, it came before the verb. But here, what is the subject of this sentence? Can you identify it? What is the sentence about or the question?
Yes, the first sentence, lefty, and
Very good.
the second sentence is the pieces.
Very good. So the pieces here is our subject. So here, if you notice, we have the verb first, which came before the subject. So we need to know what subject exactly are we talking about, and whether it is what's the number of the subject. Is it singular or plural?
مثلا
نعم. نعم يا محمد.
did you notice the sentence I said now?
Yes, you just said that the pieces is plural. Yes, am I right?
Second sentence, the subject is the pieces.
Yes, the subject is the pieces.
Are the pieces.
No.
Oh no.
No.
No, I am talking about the subject.
A subject, yeah, is pieces.
Subject is the pieces. صح كده. Okay.
I guess it's right.
Yes, it is correct, ya Muhammad. Very good.
It's the
Again,
pieces.
ask yourself this question. What is the sentence about? The sentence, your sentence was about the subject, which is singular. So the
It's
subject
just
is pieces. Pieces between brackets. Okay?
yes.
All right. Thank you. Excellent, ya Muhammad. Now I'm completely sure that you
I said that because I'm trying to apply it.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. Okay.
Trying to apply what you said now.
Good. Very good. If two subjects are joined by and typically they typically require a plural. أكيد دي طبعا يعني حاجة منطقية جدا. When I say the cow and the pig, I can't say the cow and the pig is jumping over the moon, right? No, the cow and the pig are. Number 7, the verb is singular if two subjects separated
Are jumping.
by and refer to the same person or thing. Again, the verb is singular if the two subjects separated by and refer to the same person or thing. How's that? Red beans and rice. Red beans and rice. This is one meal. All right? Yes, they are two words or two subjects that are separated by and, but it is one meal. We mean to talk about one meal here. So red beans and rice, which is one meal, is my mom's favorite dish. You got it? Dish. Favorite dish. تعالوا نسأل نفسنا تاني what is the sentence about?
Yes.
The sentence is really about
dish.
What is the subject in this sentence?
About the dish.
No.
Favorite dish?
Favorite dish.
My mom's favorite dish.
Okay. It's about the dish, as Najwa said, but grammatically, it's about the red beans and rice, which is grammatically again, or structurally, this is meant to be one word, not more, or one type of food, not more than this. You got it? So you better use is. If the words, خلي بالنا بقى جدا لو سمحتم من الرول دي. Each, every, and no come before the subject, the verb is singular. لما أقول each one, أقول each one is. Everyone, everyone is. No one is. Okay? No one in my school is absent today. no one are absent today. عشان في this is a very common mistake. All right? Well, when I say each one of us is or are happy,
Alright.
is. Each one of us is happy. Every
Is.
student in the classroom understands or understands the lesson. Huh?
Understands.
Very good, very good. So we better know that if the
Every.
word, yeah,
One.
very good. So if the word each, every, or no come before the subject, the verb should be singular form, in the singular form. So no smoking and drinking is allowed. Okay? No smoking and drinking is allowed. These are some signs that you may see in any of the shops, especially in big malls or hyper malls. They say no smoking or drinking is allowed. خد بالك smoking and drinking is allowed. ليه؟ لأنه هنا عندنا we started with the word no. Again, every man and woman
Yes, okay.
is required to check in. Every man and woman is required to check in. كمان عندنا if you want to add more, each one, everyone, no one. Okay? Everybody, nobody.
Okay.
Okay, so let's move to number 9. If the subjects are both singular and are connected by the words or, nor, neither, nor, either, neither, neither, nor, either, or, and not only, but also, the verb is singular. All right? تاني, if the subjects are both singular and are connected by the
Yes.
words or, nor, neither nor, either or, not only but also, the verb should be singular. So Jessica or Christian is to
Singular.
blame for the accident. تاني, Jessica or Christian is to blame for the accident. هي اللي المفروض نلومها على الaccident. It's either Jessica or Christian. Okay? Understand? And the same for neither nor. Neither Muhammad
Okay.
nor Najwa understand
Yes.
or understands the lesson. Huh?
Understands.
Very good. So neither Muhammad nor Najwa understand the lesson. Very good. Number 10. The only time when the object of the preposition factors into the decision of plural or singular verb forms is when a noun or a pronoun subject like some, half, none, more, all, etc. are followed by a prepositional phrase. In these sentences, the object of the preposition determines the form of the verb. They يقول العك كده all of the chicken is gone. All of the chicken is gone. All of the chickens are gone. في حاجة اسمها object of the preposition. يعني ايه object of the preposition؟ تعالوا كده نشرح. في حاجة اسمها عندي prepositional phrase. يعني ايه؟ يعني لما اقول the birds on my window. Okay? The birds on my window
Okay.
are or sound or look. That would be great. Look. Nice. I just need to give you a very simple sentence so that we stay focused with the grammar rule. Okay? So if you look here, they look nice. The birds on my window look nice. Where is the subject of this verb? Where is the
The
subject
birds.
of the sentence?
The
Sorry.
bird.
The birds, very good. This is the subject, right? And where is the prepositional phrase?
Yeah.
Prepositional phrase.
On my window.
On
أيوة. On my window.
On my window.
Prepositional, yes. This is a prepositional phrase. يعني إيه prepositional phrase? يعني it is the preposition plus the noun that follows it. والnoun ده بنسميه object of preposition. This is the object of the preposition. Window is my object. Okay? So the prepositional phrase is on the window. Okay.
Okay.
So when you say, now I just wanted you to understand what do I mean by the word object. In this sentence, the object of the preposition, where is the object of the preposition here? All of the chicken.
The chicken.
Chicken is the object of the preposition because it comes after the preposition which is of. In the second sentence, where is the object of preposition?
Yeah.
It's the chickens. So,
chickens.
yes, very good. So here, at this time, if the subject of the verb is the object of the preposition, then you need to determine whether your verb will be in the singular form or in the plural form. Understand? So all of the chickens, singular is. All of the chickens, plural are. You got it? Muhammad?
Yes.
Got it, Muhammad? Muhammad is not here. Muhammad, are you there? All right, Najwa.
No, I am here. Yes, I am here.
And you're following me, right?
Got it, yeah.
You got it, Najwa. Najwa.
Yes, word by word.
Okay, great. The singular form
I got it.
usually used. Okay. The singular form is usually used for units of measurements. خلي بالنا قوي يعني ايه units of measurement يعني زي kg, kilogram, centimeter, meter, liter, millimeter, and so on. These are units of measurements. Kilogram, gram, millimeter, meter, centimeter. These are all units of measurement. So وفي كمان عندنا quarts. Quarts يعني quarts يعني بالعربي what are the quarts in Arabic?
ربع.
ربع.
Okay, so the quarts, yes, of oil was required to get the car running. Again, the quarts of oil. 4 quarts of oil was.
4 quarts.
4 quarts of oil نقول was.
4 quarts doesn't it mean 1?
4 quarts is 1. But again, it's because of the word quarts. It is a unit of measurement. Yes. By the way, it is mathematically it means quarter gallon.
1.
It's a yes. It's
okay.
It's a weight. Yes, quarter of a gallon. Okay.
What I am trying to say is why we say 4 quarts. It's 1. Why don't we say 3 quarts or 2 quarts?
I have no idea. But again, any unit of measurement should be followed. Like, for example, when you say 4 kgs of tomatoes, was or where?
Was.
Very good. You can't say because it's 4 kgs. Again, after units of measurement, you use singular form. Okay? Now number 12.
Okay.
The subject. If the subjects are both plural and are connected by the words or, nor, neither nor, either or, not only but also, the verb is plural. Okay? Dogs and cats are both available at the pound. Again, dogs and cats This is what we call
Yes.
the subject, but it's a compound subject.
Both are
Subject.
plural.
Yes. So
Yeah.
both together are plural. It's a plural subject or a compound subject. So with compound subjects, you better use the plural form of the verb. If one subject is plural and if one subject is singular and one plural, and the words are connected by the words nor, either or, neither nor, not only but also, you use the verb form of the subject that is nearest to the verb. And this is very confusing. That's why I'm telling you, you need to focus on this grammar rule. بص كده, where is the nearest verb to the where is the nearest subject to the verb? شوف كده. Does your sisters
Your girlfriend.
or your girlfriend want any pizza? Do your sisters or your girlfriend, where is the nearest subject to the verb?
The girlfriend.
Very
Girlfriend.
good. Very good.
Your girlfriend.
Do your sisters or your girlfriend want any pizza? Again, if one subject is singular and one in plural, and the words are connected by the words, here we have or. So your sisters, this is one subject. Or joining both words, both subjects. Okay? What should we use? You use the verb form of the subject that is nearest to the verb.
Miss Hint, you could say that I will say a fragment of a sentence now. But also your sisters or your girlfriend wants pizza.
أيوة برافو عليك يا محمد, صح كده. صح كده. أنت كده you got the sentence. Not only your sisters.
Because do make a confusion in the question sentence.
Yes.
Do make a confusion.
Very good, very good. Say the sentence again, Mohammed. Say your sentence again.
Not only me, but also your sisters or your girlfriend wants pizza.
Okay. Or you can say not only your sisters, but also your girlfriend
But also
wants
pizza.
Wants.
Why? Because girlfriend.
Want.
Very, very good. Yes, excellent. Thank you, Mohammed, for your help. Excellent. Now, indefinite pronouns typically take singular verbs. Indefinite pronouns like everybody, everyone, somebody, someone, nobody, no one. These are indefinite pronouns. They typically take singular verbs. So everyone or everybody wants. Okay, except for the pronouns like few, many, several, both, that always take the plural form. على فكرة الدرس ده عاوز تطبيق غير عادي. We need to keep on practicing. I will send you one practice sheet, okay, that in which you can practice.
Okay.
لأنه apparently the lesson is easy, but once it comes to practicing, you find that it's a little bit confusing, and we need to keep on practicing and practicing. All right. Few. Okay, so look here. Few was or few were left alive after the flood. Few, as we said, some pronouns are always take the plural. So few were. You can't say few is left. Okay? We can't say
okay.
Many people is or many people are. Definitely many people are. Several girls is interested or are interested in buying this dress. Several girls is or are interested in buying such a thing. Very good. Two infinitives are separated by and they make the plural form.
Mrs. Hind, please.
Yes.
There were a sentence you said, beans and rice is my mom's favorite dish, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
There was. Okay, if we say beans and rice, both and all are my mom's favorite dish.
Tani, if rice, Tani, beans and rice, what?
If we say both beans and rice, both
أيوة
are
طبعا.
my mom's favorite dish.
Excellent, excellent. Both.
Okay, dish
Both
will be plural or singular in that case.
with both, you need to use
Yes,
plural
beans.
form. So
Okay,
both
beans and
rice.
rice,
Yes.
both are my mom's favorite dishes.
Dishes.
Dishes, yeah.
طبعا dishes.
Okay.
Because you don't mean one dish, you
Nice.
mean two dishes.
Dish.
If two
Okay.
infinitives are separated by and, they take the plural form of the verb. To walk and to chew gum require great skill. Again, to walk and to chew gum require great skill. How's that? Now we have two infinitives. Two verbs are preceded by the word to walk, and they are joined by and, to chew gum. So we have two verbs, two infinitive verbs that are joined by and. Then for the verb, you need to put it in the plural form because you talk about two things in the same time. Okay? So who can
Okay.
give me an example to this sentence, please? Any example you have?
Require great skill.
Yalla, Duni, another example. You can make your own sentences.
I said
Um,
to read and listen at the same time
And also,
require great skill.
infinitive, both of the verbs should be preceded by to. To.
Yes, I said to read and to listen. Yeah, to read and to listen.
To read and to
Require
listen to music require great skill. Good. Najwa?
I'm thinking, to مثلا to brush your hair and to clean your teeth require great skill.
غير require a great skill. احنا ما عندناش غير require a great skill. Okay, you can say, for example, okay, dusting the furniture and mopping the floor is or are is so tiring. Is or are so tiring.
To what, please?
Again, dusting the furniture and mopping the floor is or are very tiring.
Is
Very tiring. Do you agree with that? Yeah, Muhammad.
Let me remember. Both are with and they are two.
Let me fix my
Is
sentence. نقول تاني. Sorry. To dust the furniture and to mop the floor is or are very tiring.
are
Are
very
very tiring. Why? Because I'm talking about two activities in the same, right? Okay. When gerunds are
But when we use it in ing,
in ing, then
when they are gerunds,
yes. Again,
we use are.
they're still plural. تعالوا نشوف الgerund with an ing. The gerund with an ing. When gerunds are used as the subject of a sentence, they take the singular verb, a form of the verb. But when they are linked by and, they are plural. ماشي يا محمد؟ أهو نفس السنتنس اللي أنا قلتها. swimming in the ocean, and playing drums are my hobbies. Like in standing in the water was a bad idea. Okay? Collective nouns like herd, senate, class, crowd usually take singular verb.
Miss Hen?
Mhm.
Miss Hen, I didn't get it.
Didn't get number 17 or 18? 17.
Number 17, yeah.
طيب لما أقول لك sleeping early is a good habit or are a good habit? Habit.
Is a good habit.
Very good. Why?
No.
Is a good habit.
You
Yes.
said what?
Sleeping early
What
is
is
a good habit. But when I say
yes, sleeping early is a good habit. Yeah.
very good. But when I say sleeping early and waking up late is or are bad habits?
Are bad habits.
Are bad habits. Okay. Or if you mean sleeping
Because
late and waking up late.
two
Yes.
habits.
So both of them are bad
It's
habits.
different than
It's
the
not.
rule number 16.
Yes.
Because the ing or what?
Yes. Here we call these verbs infinitive. The verb which is preceded by to is called an infinitive verb. Here, a verb plus ing
Okay.
is called a gerund form.
ing, okay. A gerund.
Yes, and
Okay.
gerund is usually exactly treated like a noun. A gerund is treated like noun. Okay? So number 8, collective nouns. Have you heard about collective nouns? Do you guys have any idea what collective
Yes.
nouns are? Hey, Mohammed. What's a
They
collective?
are talking about animals.
معلش, I couldn't hear you well.
Parliaments. What?
I couldn't hear you well. Would you please repeat what you just said?
I am talking about a species of something or a herd of something, which is a collection of a group of animal, of a group of people. That what I say is
Yes.
describe a group of people or a group of something.
It's a word that describes a group or many elements under, right? Like when I say
like parliaments, parliament,
a class, like group, like team, herd of animals, like a flow of flock of words, okay? And many other words. Yani we have too many examples in the English language for collective nouns. These collective nouns are usually treated as singular nouns, and the verb usually comes in the singular form. So the herd is stampeding. Herd is stampeding. Is. The herd yani group of cows or group of animals. Okay?
Okay.
You don't say the herd are. The herd is.
What about parliament? Parliament. Does that mean the group of parliaments, or it describes one parliament?
Mohammed, unfortunately, I can't hear you very well. مش عارفة, the internet.
Okay.
I don't know whose internet connection is bad.
I guess yours, because you are downloading Cambridge from 1 hour and still not downloaded yet.
Okay, so it's yours. Okay.
I was surprised. No, you are downloading, not me.
I'm downloading what?
Cambridge Grammar.
Downloading Cambridge Grammar?
No, look down at your page. You can't say it? You can't see it?
No.
On your left hand? On your left hand?
Yes.
Yes. Go down.
Oh, okay.
You are downloading it from 1 hour.
Yeah, okay, let me pause it. That was too long. And unfortunately, yes. Unfortunately, it's the internet. I have a problem with the internet. And I can
No, it's not a problem. The sound comes late.
Oh,
maybe late 2 or 3 seconds.
Yes. Okay.
I'm experienced because I talk to my wife every night and I see that problem.
Oh my goodness. Thank you very much for just making me pay attention. All right. So again, stampeding.
Again, what I'm saying, When I say a parliament, it's a singular verb. It's a singular subject, right?
The parliament is not singular subject. The parliament is a collective noun. You
The
can't say
collective, a parliament. When I say a parliament, I describe one parliament.
it's the parliament, which is a collective noun. We can't say a parliament.
Then the parliament is plural.
Is neither nor. It's a collective noun. And the parliament is.
The parliament is. When I say a parliament,
Again, it's is.
okay, then the parliament and a parliament both are is.
Okay. Yes, you can say there is a class, or there is a flock of birds. A flock of birds. Yes. And at that time you say there is a flock of birds. The same for a parliament. When you say the parliament discusses. The parliament discusses or discuss a critical issue today. Discusses because it's singular. Okay?
Okay, discuss or discusses.
Yes, the parliament discusses an important issue today. The parliament discusses an important issue. Unless, ودي حاجة يعني الناس لازم نكون فاهمينها, unless you mean each and every member in the parliament. Then at that time you can say the parliament are. تاني. يعني لما أقول my class is such an excellent
What I mean, yes, the parliament, when I talk about the people who are parliaments.
Who are members of the parliament. صح.
Yes, when I say the parliament, I say are.
تمام. يعني يا نجوى.
When I say the parliament, the building or the authority, I will say is.
Yes, as one unit. So the Egyptian parliament is held today. This means I'm talking about one thing as a unit. But if I want to talk about each one as a separate element in this collective now, then I can use are. So when I say, my class is such an interesting class. But when you say, the class are fighting with each other, this means that each member in the class is fighting.
Are fighting.
Yes, they are fighting together, each member. Then finally, we have the titles of the books are treated as singular and take singular verb. The verbs is a movie starring Tom Hanks. The verbs which is plural. So في الأول وفي الأخير, the subject.
It's a name a name of movie.
كويس جدا. So names of books, movies, novels are treated as singular. Okay? Final rule, remember, only the subject affects the verb. Then the only question you should ask yourself first and before everything, what is the subject of the verb? Okay? Then at that time, if you reach the subject, you will easily identify the number of the verb, whether it's a singular or a plural verb. You got it?
Yes.
Okay, alhamdulillah.
We need a lot of practice here. Yeah, okay.
Yes, and I will send you one practice sheet for assignment, inshallah. Okay? And now we need to open our IELTS book. All right. So you guys have your Cambridge 12. I know that it's academic. But again?
No, there is one academic and one general.
Yes, I know, one academic and one general. But again, to me, it doesn't make a big difference. Okay? So now we're going to talk about test 3, speaking part.
Miss Hind, can you just give me 2 minutes?
Yeah, quickly.
Academic IELTS book?
Yes.
12?
Academic, yes, Cambridge IELTS 12.
I will insist.
The academic version. Page Do you have it like a soft copy or a hard copy, Mohammed?
Soft copy. That's why I'm hesitating about it.
Okay, so it's page Mohammed 52.
Okay.
Let me move to test 3 because this was home assignment that I sent you yesterday. A movie star.
Test what?
Test 7.
Test 4, huh?
7, 7. Test
7.
7.
Okay. Test 6
8,
speaking, of course.
73.
Yes. Okay, done.
Thank you very much. Okay, let's wait for our dear Najwa.
It's a listening test or which test?
The speaking test. And that would be our last speaking session. Next time, we will move to the writing session. Inshallah.
Don't we need one more session about speaking?
Najwa, are you back?
Miss Hind, which book I have to download?
This is Cambridge 12.
Okay.
It's Cambridge 12. You can see it in the library. I sent it to you. I sent the link to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Cambridge IELTS practice at 12? Or
academic, yeah.
Okay.
Academic, yes.
Okay.
This is the academic version, okay?
Okay.
So here we have part 3, part 1, sorry. The examiner asks the candidate about him or herself. Oh, am I sharing my screen? No. Not. Okay. Part 1. The examiner asks the candidate about him or herself, his or her home, work or studies, and other familiar topics. Here we have some examples talking about the clothes. Okay? I will ask you guys individually, and you have to give me immediate answers, please. Now, Najwa, where do you buy most of your clothes and why?
Actually, I buy most of my clothes.
A minute, please. Dr. Mohammed, I want you please to start taking notes.
I am doing it.
All right, take notes for whatever mistakes she's doing, or
Miss, can you please just share your screen, because still I download the book.
I am sharing my screen. Okay, let me reshare it. Here we go. Now can you see my window, my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So again, Najwa, I remind you guys, first thing we have to bear in mind, use an introductory phrase, a variety of sentences. Start with your main idea, which is the main question, the main answer to your question, and then give me supporting details of why, supporting details to support your answer. And it's better if you use any examples. Try to use the same tense of the verb, or as much as you can. All right, don't go far away. Try to use your own terminology that you already have that can make your answer different than anybody's answers. And finally, do your best to do digression in case is needed. Okay? So again, Najwa, where do you buy most of your clothes and why?
Okay. If I will speak on my clothes, the most shop I love to buy my clothes from it actually online, because there is much of variety of the clothes, and also I can much of variety, and I can look at through the website and
Najwa,
Yes.
when you feel like you run short of ideas, please try to remember any of the following. Number one, WH questions. WH like who, when, what, where, why, how often, and how many. Okay? Also, you can speak about advantages and disadvantages. Okay?
So, Miss Hind, I cannot run it in the same time. يعني أنا مش ما بعرف أطلعهم بسرعة ورا بعض في نفس الوقت. كلهم بحس كده.
You have to. فيش حاجة اسمها ما بعرف يا نجوى. You have to. Think about imagine that you are in your IELTS test and I am the examiner asking you. فيش حاجة اسمها ما بعرف أطلع. You have to think about, you have to keep on generating ideas. You run short of ideas, think about something to keep you in the same track of the question. So, for example, if I were in your shoes, Najwa, I would think about, well, I usually take my sister with me whenever I do this online shopping, or I usually ask for my sister's advice whenever I do this kind of a shopping, because she's more experienced than me. Now, what question did I ask? I answered the question, who do I usually take, or whose advice do I usually take? Okay? Also, you can talk about how often. I usually do it twice a month or thrice a month, or every time I feel like there's a good sale or a good bargain that I can make with people online. Okay? Keep on thinking about the WH questions. All right. Now I'm going to move to Mohammed. How often do you buy new clothes? For, Mohammed, did you take any notes?
Yes.
What are the notes?
Not about Najwa.
Yeah.
She said when I speak on my clothes.
Yes, very good.
I guess it's better to say when I talk about my clothes.
Talk about, very good. Okay, good.
A lot of stuttering and look through the website. It's surf the website or looking at websites.
Okay, it's surfing the net for a certain information, yes, or looking for a certain, looking at a certain website or looking for a certain information. Yes. Okay. Thank you very much. Did you take any more notes?
No.
We actually started with one of the introductory phrases, but
yes,
using a variety of sentences as well. Najwa, next time I want you to perform better. Mohammed, Najwa, take notes. Najwa, you're allowed to take notes. Mohammed, how often do you buy new clothes for yourself and why?
To be honest, I don't fond of shopping actually, but I usually buy clothes every once every month because I told you before I don't like shopping a lot. I go to Red to buy. For most of times, I usually go Red to buy my formal clothes for my work as a retail pharmacist. So I have to become good looking.
Thank you very much.
I usually.
Do you have any comments?
Once every month and most of the times.
Yes.
That's what I get it.
What do you think? What's your recommendation? What do you think he should say?
Most of the time.
And what about once every month?
Once every month.
Yeah, once every month, which is it's very good.
Once a month.
Once a month, very good. Also, Mohammed, we don't say I don't fond of shopping. I'm not fond of shopping. Okay. وبعدين عندي كمان كان في clothes or clothes. I don't know how did you pronounce it. It's better if you pronounce it as close. When you say close the door,
Close.
close the
Close.
door, it's the same
Close.
pronunciation, close. Another
Close.
thing, don't use before, as I told you before. As I told you before means that you're repeating your answer once more. You're repeating yourself. And I don't want this to happen. I want you to have a variety of ideas. Okay? So please do not use this sentence again. Thank you. Now to Najwa again. How do you decide which clothes to buy and why?
Okay. Can I have 1 minute
لا.
to start?
No,
okay.
no.
Okay. How do you decide?
Stop writing. Najwa?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here.
I don't want you to write. I just want you to answer me immediately.
Okay. How do you decide? How to decide? Okay. As I need to what clothes I need just right now. If I have occasions or it's depend on what I need. So when I'm looking for on the net, I'm trying to see if I have this like a wedding soon or just any any items I needed just right now.
Excellent. Keep it up. Keep it up. How do you decide which clothes to buy? How do you decide? And if you have a website, for example, which has or which contains a variety of clothes, and some old-fashioned ones and some new-fashioned ones, some trendy clothes, and so on. How do you decide which one you buy?
As I told you, it's depend what I need or if I have any occasion soon. So I decide on that. So and also because I'm wearing hijab, so I try to pick or select any items on that, depending on that. So
yes, very good. I like that. Now you started to variate your ideas. So first you started with it depends on. Why don't you say it depends on many factors, such as, yeah, let that be your main idea, Najwa. It depends on many factors, such as, number one,
okay,
colors, my favorite colors, whether my favorite colors are there or not. Since I like the blue color, because it reminds me with my mother's eyes. For example, I'm just giving you examples, okay?
Okay.
Because it reminds me of my mother's eyes, I prefer to find some matching cloths that are of the same shade of blue. And as you may know, we have different shades of the blue color, all right? We have the light one, we have the blue sky one, we have the turquoise one. Actually, my favorite is the turquoise color, which is more like a blue-greenish one. Also, it depends on my financials, whether I'm in the beginning of the month or at the end of the month. Sometimes I feel sorry not to find so many good items that I am not able to buy because I ran short of money by the end of the month. Okay?
Okay.
and also it depends on my it depends on the sales time, whether it's a sales time or not, because I usually get my stuff twice, once in the beginning of the winter and once at the end of the summer, for example. Okay.
Okay.
يبقى أنا عملت إيه؟ أنا جبت main idea which is it depends on many factors. واتكلمت بقى عن factor number 1، اتكلمت عن factor number 2، factor number 3 in details يا نجوى. Okay? Okay, يلا هنكمل ما تقلقيش and don't feel worried. I feel that you're so much stressed out. أنا مش عارفة the first time to happen. علشان إيه؟ علشان this is my first time to ask you. لما كان قبل كده الناس بيسألوكي وانت بتجاوبي زي الفل. what happened؟ ايه اللي حصل صحيح بجد؟
والله العظيم بحس انه معلش انا اتكلم عربي بس انا حاسه لما بتسأليني بحس في freezing، يعني ما في يعني ابدا ما بيجي ستورم في راسي افكر اي ما في خالص. يعني ممكن اي حد تسألني مثلا اي صحباتي بتسألني ده السؤال ترى ممكن اقول لها روحي واعمليه وكل حاجه بس once ما ان اكزام ولا حاجه بحس ان انا كده مفيش حاجه في دماغي خالص.
لا شوفي تاني ارجع واقول practice makes perfect. We need to stay put in this situation as long as we can so that we can overcome it. This is your problem. Now alhamdulillah that you knew your problem. Once you know your problem you have to work on it. ما عندكيش حد يسألك احنا لسه قدامنا الكورس طويل الحمد لله لسه we are not going to finish it now. Till the end of this course, do your best to put yourself in such a situation. Okay? If you didn't find anyone to ask you, you ask yourself in front of the mirror. Ask yourself in front of the mirror. Put yourself in front of the mirror and keep on asking yourself these very same questions over and over again. And you have to get yourself very much used to give immediate answers. مش إن إحنا نكتب ونقول اللي كتبناه. In the IELTS speaking test, you won't have this opportunity, my dear. خلاص؟
Okay. خلاص.
يلا. Question number 4. Mohammed, have the kinds of clothes you like changed in recent years? Why not?
Well, it's an interesting question actually.
حلوة جدا دي.
It takes me back to years later.
لا, it takes me back
years before.
20 years ago?
No, بعيد أوي.
10 years ago?
10 years ago.
يلا. When?
Actually, when I was at university.
Okay.
When I was at university, I was buying casual clothes, which is t-shirts and jeans, and I don't care about my looking a lot, but I looking to be more modern and fashioned. But after I graduated and started my career, I have to wear the classic clothes, which are required by my company. So I wear more classic clothes, formal clothes, and even I like it or not, I have to wear them. For the colors, my point of view about colors has changed also. When I was at university, I liked a lot bright colors, like blue, green colors. But now I keen more on more dark colors like black, dark blue colors because of my job.
Najwa, do you have any comments? Thank you, Mohammed.
I keen for more than color.
I keen more
for colors.
لا
On
on.
color, on colors. It's okay if we can use keen here.
Keen is what part of speech? You
I
guys
guess
know?
when I said I keen more on dark color, I guess I become more keen on dark colors.
Keen حريص.
keen يعني زي فونت
Mm-hmm.
او like صح؟
صح. But keen at.
keen at بس انا فاكر ان احنا كنا في الكلاس بناخدها keen on.
This class of keen on. Yes. Yes, and keen on as well. Keen on.
keen
As,
on.
yes, keen
Okay.
on as well. But the point is that you want to use keen here as an adjective, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I used to be keen on choosing bright colors.
choosing.
I used to be.
I used
ايه
to.
كمان يا نجوى؟ عندنا حاجة تانية يا نجوى في اللي اتقال ده؟
لا
ما فيش.
ما
طيب, let me give my notes. No problem. My notes يا محمد. I was buying. When I was at university, I was buying. Was buying is a past progressive tense which expresses an action that happened in the past and took a very long duration. Okay, which is not the case. And which is not the case. You want
why
to,
university is 5 years.
هقول لك. You want to say that when you were in university, you used to buy, used to do something in the past, expresses that it has been a habit which is no more lasted, which is no more there. Again, if you want to express a habit that used to happen in the previous or in the past, but it's not happening anymore,
Yes.
you better use used to. So when I was at my university, I used to choose bright or flashy or light colors. Okay?
Okay.
Unlike now, in which or unlike now, in which I'm more keen on choosing darker colors. ما ينفعش أقول more dark colors. It's darker.
Darker
colors.
More keen on the darker. Yes.
Keen on choosing darker colors like what you said, black
and
or
dark blue.
Black or dark blue ones. Okay. But I looking to be. ينفع أقول but I looking to be? إيه I looking to be؟ استناني بس.
لا ما أنا ما قلتهاش I looking to be بس.
والله العظيم you said I looking to be. I looking to be. أنا مش بتبلى عليك.
هلا هو بيكون حد غيري بيتكلم عليه.
ما ينفعش طبعا أقول I looking to be. I looking to be is not a tense even. Okay? If you want to talk about something that is happening now, I'm looking to be. Past simple, so I used to look to be, or I used to try to be.
I'm looking.
Yes, I looking to be دي خالص.
هسمعها في الإعادة. هسمعها في الإعادة.
طبعا في الإعادة. والله ما بتبلى عليك صدقني.
أصل ده مش أنا أكيد.
لا, this is you. You said but I looking to be. Okay. طيب تعالوا نشوف part 2. يلا 1 minute يا نجوى. This is your cup of tea يا نجوى مش كده؟
جينا في ملعبك.
اتفضل. 1 minute to answer this question quickly.
So
Remember the brainstorming diagram, ladies and gentlemen, please.
So please let Muhammad start.
انا ولا يهمني ده انا I looking to me. الدقيقة لسه ما خلصتش كل ده؟ امال الدقيقتين هيبقوا ازاي؟
محمد.
حزعل منك. Just wait.
Muhammad.
Okay.
You may start.
Well, I am talking about and my thinking about money and its value. This discussion was
Muhammad, there was an internet. معلش. There was an interruption. Say it again, please. Start from beginning. Najwa, do you have a stopwatch?
Yes, I have.
Please play your stopwatch for 2 minutes. Whenever they are finished, tell him that time is out. تفضل يا محمد.
Well, I am going to talk about an important discussion that changes my views and my thoughts about the money and its value. This discussion was with my elder brother, who is always treated me as if he is my father. And we discussed this topic because he saw that I spend a lot of money and I don't care about investing the money, or I'm not interested in my study, which will help me after graduation to make more money. Actually, this discussion revealed me new horizons about spending money and investing money and how to save more money. As he is more experienced from me, he always teaching me. He always teach me about how to deal with money. Actually, this discussion revealed for me a lot of values, a lot of fields that I could invest money in and make more money from. Also, he gave me a sight to the future about my family and my life if I continue to spend money carelessly. That's
And
it.
Muhammad. Done.
Thank you very much. Right. Muhammad.
ايوه ده دي كده انت احبطت مني خلاص.
المشكلة انه you guys started to understand me quite well, like a family member, yeah, you know. Okay. Well, your presentation was not bad, but the point is that, as I told you before, ya Muhammad, you better start with one main idea and give supporting details and example for each idea. For each idea. And this is not what you did. You just answered randomly. You just said whatever came to your mind. That's why I'm telling you, the brainstorming diagram is quite important before you start giving your presentation. Yeah. Why?
Yes, sure,
Because it
sure.
organizes your ideas. How was your brainstorming diagram? Would you please send it to me via WhatsApp?
Uh, till what?
Can you send me your brainstorming diagram via WhatsApp in our group now?
ما بلاش ربنا أمر بالستر.
So this is the point. This is the point. It must be very disorganized, right?
لا ده أنا هبعت لك، ده أنت هتشوفي العجب.
Yeah,
شوفي العجب العجاب.
this is what I mean. I know that it's very disorganized. That's why your presentation came very disorganized as well. Okay, let me have a look at yours.
I'm a dead man.
Okay. العجب العجاب. إنه العجب العجاب. Elder brother spent a lot of money. Huh?
أيوه بالظبط.
What? I can't even read it.
Okay, not interesting. Spent a lot of money. Not interesting in. I forget it.
Something.
They could
Make something.
they considered the مش عارف.
The matter.
Revealed new horizons. The matter ممكن. لا ممكن.
Okay.
Revealed the new horizon of the meaning.
Expanded new horizons. Expanded.
Okay.
Yes, of the meaning of money,
Save
saving.
and investing money.
متشكرين جدا. Thanks a lot.
ما تجيش تاني انت.
قلنا ما تجيش تاني.
متشكرين جدا، ما تجيش تاني بقى.
طيب, Mohammed, when you answer the question of who, you have to speak about this person for some time. Who this discussion was with, or who you had this discussion with. So you can speak about your elder brother, that's fine, whom I trust very much because he's very well known of his wisdom that he gained or that he heredited from his grandfather. Okay, everyone knows that he makes very good decisions in his life, and everybody also knows that, for example, he is behind or he's over his age. He thinks over his age, or he thinks above his age, which means that he's wiser than his age. In the age of 6 years old, he was able to save 1,000 riyals in the year 2000, for example, all right? Which means that he knew the value of money way early or earlier, much earlier than the children his age. This is the question who. أنا عملت إيه دلوقتي? I just answered the question who, and then I supported this idea or this main idea with many details. And I gave one example of saving 100 riyals or 1,000 riyals at the age of 6. At the age of 6. You got it? Same you should do for everything. Why you discuss this topic? I discussed this topic because I started to feel like I'm going to be broke in the soonest. Okay? بعدين نتكلم. In the year 2012, when I was starting my new project with my friends, okay, I lost a lot of my capital money or my financials in this project when my friends told me that they are not gaining any benefits from the project and they are losing a lot. Then at that time I learned a lot of lessons that I should not leave my money or my capital money with friends who do not care about other people's money or do not have enough responsibility to take care of other people's money, for example. Okay? And you can give more and more details. What the result of the discussion. وأنا بعمل إيه ده كله? I'm taking each and every question and I'm giving more and more details about each question here. What the result of the discussion was. The discussion was so and so. Explain why the discussion was interesting for you. It was interesting for you because it answered many of the questions that I kept on asking all my life long. Also, it gave me a further plan to my future. So it gave me a very, or as you may have said, it expanded my horizon for new ideas that I may be able to apply in the future. Okay.
Okay.
طيب كان عندنا شوية common mistake انت دايما بتعملهم. محمد انت عاوز تظبط جدا التنسز عندك. present simple, present progressive, past simple, past progressive. الأربع tenses دول لازم تذاكرهم جدا جدا جدا. إن شاء الله next time إحنا المرة دي we started with the one of the grammar lessons. Next time we'll have to take one vocabulary and one grammar lesson too. Okay? But please, you need to do some grammar self-study.
Okay.
Common mistakes. I don't talk about. I am don't talk about. ما ينفعش أقول I am don't.
أنا قلت كده.
لا إله إلا الله.
مش متخيل نفسي والله وأنا بقول كده.
You said so. I can't say don't talk about. I don't talk about if you would like to say. بس أنت عارف لما تقول I don't talk about معناها it's your habit that you don't talk about this topic. احنا ما بنتكلمش على الموضوع ده وانا عكس ما بكلمش ما بفتحش حد في المواضيع دي بصراحة. هو ده I don't talk about. Okay? So I don't think that this is the meaning that you want to deliver or to convey. Number 2, I'm not interesting. عارف يعني ايه I'm not interesting؟ لما تقول well my wife doesn't find me a very interesting husband. A very interesting man معناها an attractive man. لكن you don't mean this meaning, right? Do you?
No.
You want to say I'm not interested in. Okay? So again, if you want to describe people, use ed. I'm not interested, excited, old-fashioned, relaxed. Okay?
Okay.
Use ed whenever you want to describe yourself or describe people. Right. Discussion, mispronounced, experienced, and fields. The 3 words were mispronounced. Let me repeat them again. It's not
fields.
Discussion. It's
discussion.
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 Discussion. Discussion.
Discussion.
Experienced.
Experience. Experience. Fields.
Yes, so discussion, experience, and fields. He's more experienced from me. ينفع أقول he's more experienced from me or he's more experienced than me.
He is more experienced than.
More experienced than me. Okay. استخدمت كلمة money كتير جدا. However,
monetary, financial, capital.
أيوة برافو. طب ما أنت حلو أهو يا محمد في إيه؟ يعني you can use other synonyms: capital, financial,
monetary.
Oh yes, yes. He give me. مش عارفة إزاي. He give me.
He gave me. Gave.
Gave. So you either say he gives me if you want to speak about something that is a fact. He gives me, or he gave me. You're talking about. And here, which tense should you use in this question?
About which question?
Which tense should you use in this question?
Interesting. Spend you describe an interesting discussion you had. Then it's past simple.
طيب انت بتجاوب دلوقتي على السؤال. المفروض السؤال ده يتسأل قبل ما تعمل your presentation يا محمد. Okay?
Okay.
You should ask yourself which tense is my question. Plus حاجة تانية قلت قبل كده use your own terminology. ازاي you can make up a situation in which you can put your terminology. For example, we had a pharmacy. my friends and I agreed to open a pharmacy in which we can buy وتحط لي some medical terms كده حلوين ظراف. Okay?
Then when a question like that, I mean open a question like that, I use something in my field, so
أيوة
I could use my terminology.
أيوة برافو عليك. That would definitely give you a better idea to give better answer than to give a better answer than other applicants. Okay?
Okay.
طيب يلا هنسمع نجوى عشان نخلص الحصة. اتفضلي يا نجوى.
Okay. Well, that it's a challenging questions for me because I had this discussion with my mom last month because she noticed I spend a lot of my money in buying a lot of clothes and a lot of things in the home for the home. So when she noticed that, she advised me I have to spend my money in a proper. Advised me to start to collect and to collect money. So I start by I went to the bank أهلي. Then they gave me one way to they offer me to cut from my salary every month 1,000, and they put it in the special account. I cannot pull the money from it until the end of the year. And also she advised me to buy a gold to save my money. And also I and really it's important for me to do that because I want to start my own small business, which is I want to open a small pharmacy in Sudan. So
Thank you. Your 2 minutes are over.
انت ما جيتيش النهارده يا رب.
بالضبط.
احنا ناخد غياب النهارده.
Yes, what happened? Okay. طيب يا ستي, listen to me. احنا بدأنا بذات an interesting question.
وانا مش هعلق.
Muhammad, listen. We know the difference between this and that, right, ya Najwa? So this is, or it's an interesting question. This is an interesting question. Okay? وبعدين ما قلتش that and that is an interesting question. Or this is an interesting question. Key verb, ya Najwa. Okay?
That is an interesting question.
That's an interesting question.
Okay.
This is an interesting question. When I spend money I spend money at. I don't spend money in, I spend money at.
Okay.
He said she advised me I have to save money. It's better if you say she advised me to save money.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
يعني بيسموها, this is a very reluctant answer. Reluctant يعني كلمات كتير. You use too many words for delivering your meaning. However, you can reduce the number of words.
Okay. Okay.
She advised me to pull the money. We don't pull the money. We withdraw the money. Withdraw.
Okay.
WITHDRAW. Withdraw the money. The money, to take the money, to take back your money from the bank.
Okay.
Withdraw.
Okay.
Yes. To buy a gold. Buy a gold ولا buy gold? A
هي
gold
قالت
what?
هي قالت buy a gold.
لا, to buy a gold.
I heard it like that.
No.
To
Buy
buy gold.
Yeah,
Gold.
to
أنا برضو
buy gold.
كتبتها كده buy a gold.
Yeah. So it's to buy gold, not to buy a gold in نجوى. بس خليني
Okay.
أقول لك على حاجة. You used a variety of sentences, a good introductory phrase. Also, you planned your ideas, or you organized your ideas well. I like the organization of your ideas. يعني you followed the organization of the ideas. Okay.
طلعت في حاجة.
الحمد لله الحمد لله.
سوال الدياجرام بقى.
Diagram. Oh, do you have
مش
your
أنا بس.
diagram? The diagram
No.
challenge. This is the diagram.
Really. I didn't make a diagram, I swear.
Okay, but that's bad.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, that's bad. It's better if you plan one before starting to
Okay.
pick up.
Mrs.
Right.
Hind, could you please for last time just
A?
question, especially in part 2?
معلش, say the question again.
Could you draw a diagram for us that could help us to organize our ideas?
You were not concentrating last time, صح?
No, you draw a circle with the main idea and you
Here.
branch it.
All right, interesting discussion. So it's the discussion. And we have 4 questions and our digression point. The first question is who, and I have to circle what the clue words, why you discussed it, the result of the discussion, why the discussion was interesting. So we have 4 questions. صح?
And digression,
Who the discussion was. My discussion was with my uncle. بعدين هتكلم عن my uncle. He's a very wise person. He's over his age. And I'm going to give an example of the money that he saved when he was 6 years old. Okay? This is one.
Okay.
Why you discussed this topic. Why? So the reason. I started to feel like I'm going to be broke within a year or 2. How? I will discuss the situation. What happened? My friends opening a pharmacy, using some of my terminology, and I'm going to give an example that, for example, in the last year, I struggled to spend 20,000 riyals. Okay. However, when I calculated my expenses, I discovered that in the recent 3 years, I used to spend around 40,000 riyals a year, which means that I'm running short of money. Okay? And that would be a very good example. What the result of the discussion? The result of the discussion, it was very positive. In what way was it positive? It gave me, number 1, it made me think wiser about how to spend my money. All right? It gave me a further plan or a future plan to my future. Okay? And also it made me think of other problems that, or other catastrophes that I may encounter if I had, or if I followed the same policy over and over again, or if I continued behaving in the same policy once more. Right? Explain why it was interesting. It was interesting to me because this man is ممكن نقول it was very interesting because he had a very good financial background. Okay, since he works as a bank accountant, for example, or a bank manager. All right, so he spoke by digits and using numbers and facts that opened my eyes to some facts that I haven't even realized throughout my whole life. Okay, it was for my first time discussed these financial issues with such an expert. All right. Also, it was interesting to me because he told me about a similar story that happened to one of his friends who lost his own financials within a period of 3 years, for example. Okay. أنا كده أكون خلصت واديت example وعملت إيه؟ جبت من idea, supporting, and examples for each question. If I ran short of time or if I felt like my time is not enough, the answers that I gave were not filling the 2 minutes, then I have to think about a digression point. The importance, for example, I can speak about the importance of saving money. Especially that my mom kept on saying that, kept on repeating the same idea since I was in grade 6. Kept on saying you better save money, why a white penny is better, is good for the black day, and so on. Okay?
Okay.
And that's it. Here is the diagram that I mean.
Miss Hind,
this diagram, yes.
Do you remember the list of the most speaking test topics?
Yes, I sent it to you before.
Yeah, I print all the topics at about 55 topics.
Excellent.
So I start to one by one. Is that a good way or not?
A very good way. You keep on talking to yourself about each and every topic. And if you want to expand and stretch the topic, you better use the WH questions. Who, when, where, what, to what extent, or how long, how many, how often. Okay?
Okay, shall I took each topic? Then it's okay if I will write some ideas or not?
No, don't write. Don't use your pen while speaking. Please.
Okay.
You have to make immediate answers. You have to answer immediately to whatever questions you have in mind. Don't use your pen while speaking. Unless
Even
you have the cue
because
card.
I took one each topic, then I Google it or search it in Youglish. So
how do you like Youglish? It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, very beautiful and very helpful, really.
Yes.
So I took some of main ideas or some of vocabulary.
Excellent.
Then I start to use it. So it's
Excellent.
okay or not?
Not bad. It is very okay. Especially, again, you can use your pen, especially if you're answering the cue card or the speaking section part 2. Okay? This is the only case using the pen is allowed. Other than that, please do not use your pen while taking any speaking tests. All right?
Okay.
Thank you very much. Please make sure you answer the question that I sent you early yesterday. All right? And I'll be waiting, inshallah. I'll be waiting for your answers. And I will send now on, inshallah, starting from today, I will send you daily tasks to be done. Daily tasks to be done. All right?
All right.
Thanks a lot. See you very soon.
I already answered the question.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, after 2, I'm going to send you another homework today, by the way. All right? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Have a pleasant day. Thanks a lot. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.